Hello guys, and welcome back into the gaming cupboard, and today I have a fantastic review on a system for you, a new system I picked up and one I've had for a while. And it's no secret to people who I'm speaking to and following the channel that for some time I've been looking at different ways to kind of pick up, collect, play Neo Geo games, from looking at different ways of doing it through the online stores. You can buy a lot through the Xbox store, you can buy a lot through the Switch store now. There'll always be deals on there, you can pick them up for a few quid each. There are collector's packs such as the one in the background I've got playing on the Wii, which is the SNK Arcade Classics disc for the Wii, which if you don't want to go out and buy a new system is a fantastic pickup. It's only about £10 this game, and it's got 16 Neo Geo games right off the bat on one system. Downside being that some people still don't like the Wii or its controls, so can't get behind it. However, I think fantastic way of getting this, and there is also a Metal Slug one if you want to play that as well. But I've been searching for something a little bit more kind of in depth, and I've been speaking to quite a few people about this, about what options are available. Basically, you can go for the NVS, which is the consoleized version of a Neo Geo system. So this is the board that went in the Neo Geo arcade systems, consoleized basically to make it into a system. So it'll have its own power supply, it'll have uprated graphics from there, it'll have console like controller outs, it'll have everything else. So they're basically just taken the board and made it into its own arcade system. That's going to probably set you about 300 to 400 quid back to get that, and you've still got to buy the games, which range from probably about 30 quid to maybe about £200 each. So it's not the simplest way, and certainly not the cheapest way of going into collecting this. You've also got systems like the AES system, which is the goal for a lot of people. Fantastic, beautiful system, but you aren't going to get a lot of change out of 500 quid for one of those, and you've still got to buy the games. There are EverDrives for it, but you're still, again, looking at probably paying about the same price for the EverDrive as you are for the system. And then you've got all kinds of other things like the Mister devices that come out as well, so you can try and play it that way. Again, a slightly cheaper option, but I wanted, for the little cupboard, some way of being able to play not only Neo Geo games, but being able to play them in an arcade setup. And I was looking at getting things like Raspberry Pis, Mister devices, arcade sticks, and trying to find something that would hit a happy medium. And then I came across this. Now, I've had this about a month now, and it is an amazing piece of kit. If anyone is on the fence about buying this, I'm hoping that my explanation in this video and a little bit of a detailed thing about what you can do to get the most out of this will kind of, sway you towards it. Now, off the bat, it doesn't look like it's, maybe the best investment. It says it's got 20 games preloaded in it. And considering these things are about 130 odd quid, that doesn't sound like a lot. And it's King of Fighters 95, 97, 98, 99, the first 4 games, on the system. And a lot of the ones preloaded on it are fighters to begin with. So if you're not a fan of fighting games, that may kind of put you off if you look at it and just see fighting games. I mean, Garrow Mark of Wolves, fantastic game. What else you got? Like Samurai Showdown, all great games on this system. But for 20 games, you might be thinking that's not the best investment. However, there is another 20 you can unlock on the system, and you just need to download the keys and then put them on a USB stick and into the back of this, and you'll unlock 20 more. However, I can show you a better way of getting more out of this. Before we go into that, we'll just do a little review of what you've got in the box. So I'm not going to do an unboxing because I've had this about a month and it's not been back in the box. I've really enjoyed playing this. So the main event being the Neo Geo Arcade Stick Pro, and this is a lovely piece of kit. It looks nice, it feels nice aesthetically, it has all the clicky joystick, everything everyone wanted out of the Neo Geo Mini, and the buttons, considering they're stock buttons, actually feel really nice. It's got a lot of weight to it. It has all your kind of selections on the side there, so they are turbo, options, select and start, and it's got some other features on here as well, which we'll go through in just a minute. On the other side, you've got your power in there, HDMI, and the USB input for upgrading it and updating it. On the front, 2 controller outs for the Neo Geo controllers, and as well as that, what people don't know is this little hidden box here. If I can open it up, because it's pretty tense, has in it a USB cable hidden away in there, so that you can use it as an independent arcade stick for the PC, and also you can hook it up with an adapter to your PS4 and also console, so you can switch. Don't ask me how to do that, I haven't done that yet, but fantastic thing that this can be used as a standalone stick, which I don't shout about at all. As well as that, in the box you have got a power cable, some little rubberized feet to go on the bottom should you be so inclined, they are still in there, and you have an adapter so you can plug that USB end into this, which will go straight into the Neo Geo Arcade Mini. So you can use this stick on the Arcade Mini, which is an amazing upgrade for a system that a lot of people had a lot of niggles about. But I will tell you what you can do to upgrade this even further. So let's have a look into that. So what you will need is an HDMI cable, because they don't put one in the box, a USB power plug. So I've just got an old iPhone one, but you can use any USB power plug, and a USB storage device. And that, other than the PC, is all you are going to need to do this mod. So next up, what you need to do is I'll put a link in the description. You just need to download the software from this link. It will take a few minutes to download. You need a zip file tool, so something like WinZip or WinRAR, and you can unlock it from there. And then you need to copy all of the files into the root of the USB device. This will take a few minutes to complete. It is quite a big file. The USB device I'll put a link in the description for, but you do not need a large USB. This I think is a 16GB one, which will set you back about £4 on Amazon. Once that's all been completed, plug it into the back of the USB on the stick, navigate to the menu on settings, scroll down into settings and go to system upgrade. Once you've done system upgrade, wait a few seconds and it should install the software. It may reboot a couple of times. Once you've done that, you will install the Hylo stick hack, and the one I'll put in the description is, in my opinion, the most up-to-date one and the best one at the moment. So this will fill your Neo Geo with not only 150 Neo Geo games, it'll put the Unibars on there, which you can activate through cheats. So if you press A, B, C and start, it will load into the cheats menu, so you can put cheats on the game should you be so inclined to do so. It will load up a load of Capcom games, as well as shooters, arcade classic games, beat 'em ups, all accessible through the settings menu in the arcade stick, so you can flick between them, and that makes this a fantastic thing to pick up. A few people have said about like getting arcade sticks are looking at other options like Pandora's Box. I would say hands down for myself, for the amount of like games and quality you get out of this arcade stick, and for the fact that it will work as a standalone arcade stick and part of a PS4 as well as an arcade stick, you are getting so much benefit from having one of these. And yeah, I would absolutely recommend it to anyone. The other upgrade that you can do on this, should you wish to do so, you can upgrade the stick and the buttons to Zaimetsu. These are all serviceable things that you can just open it up, unscrew the stick. You will need a mounting plate, I think, to fit the new one. The buttons, I think, just pop out and you can fit the new ones in place of them. Really, really easy to upgrade from this, and you will not be sorry picking one of these up. But yeah, that is it guys. I hope it's been helpful to some of you to have a look and see what this is all about. Let me know in the comments if you've got one of these, if this has helped you at all, you know, if you enjoyed this, let me know in the comments. And thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and bye bye for now.